Alright, so next we have Charboil Flame Thrower, and I have two of those. And it'd be nice if he had a helmet that came off, but you probably won't be able to tell on this camera. But his helmet or his face mask isn't just painted on that. He has actually got a completely chromed head and neck and everything, and they just slid this helmet over it. I think it looks, great, but at the same time, when they're able to do helmets that are removable and also give us new heads and not just a head that they're reusing and then putting a helmet on, um, I think that's definitely something that most collectors really like, is having the character but also having a removable helmet. So it's really cool when Hasbro does that. But anyway, we got two of those. And then we'll go on to Courtney Covergirl Krieger, Special Weapons Officer. But I think, like Brucifer said in his video, you wouldn't really know that from what her character got in the movie. And again, I do have two of these. I didn't realize that. Originally, I was not going to buy more than one. And the reason why is, I don't know that I think you probably can see that on my camera, is that, or even if you have this figure or you look at her in person, the blonde, and no offense, but maybe it's just me, but with the blonde eyebrows and then the black eyelashes is what it kind of looks like. It really makes her, I don't know, I hate to say it, but I just don't think she looks good. I don't know how they could have got around that, but because she is a blonde, actress as far as I know, and she does, it's very card, accurate, yeah, so I don't know how that works. I don't know many blonde people, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye out and find out, are the eyelashes also not blonde on blonde people? I'm sorry for being that naive, but anyway, it just doesn't work in my opinion, and I hate saying that because if it's realistic, then something's wrong with me, But anyway, it's probably, even if I could get past that, her lips, how they are painted, um, she's kind of got this very, like, woe is me, I'm so unhappy type of look to her, and there's really not much, even though I'm not doing this as a video on her, because I probably won't be doing a video for this character, even though I do like the fact that she's got the two guns there. There's just not enough, and the nice little badge there. See, I'm saying all these things, and so it's like, maybe I'll open her just because now I'm noticing all these little things. But anyway, not a big reason to have more than one or two of her if you're going to open one. And then we have Conrad Duke Hauser City Strike. And I have two of those. These are part of the haul that I believe that I got from my mother-in-law, and so I still have to open one of these if I decide to do that. And then we've got the eel from the Rise of Cobra and Underwater Trooper. I have three of these, but I already have one open, and I don't know that I'm going to open any of these because, any more of these, because I have so many of the Cobra Eel from Target, and I really like that one better, so I don't know that I'll really open any more of these. And hopefully Duke's not going to start barking. He's at his window, so I apologize if he starts doing that, and that will explain why this becomes a smaller video. So we have the Elite Regiment Officer Elite Viper, I have one of these already opened. I'm not sure if I'll open one or two or even get any more of these. I already have one of these open, but here's one sealed. Conrad Duke Hauser, Delta 6 accelerator suit. And anyway, so I won't go on too much since I already have one open, so we can do a video of that later. Heavy duty with reactive impact armor. This is the only, I have one open of course, but this is the only version of heavy duty that I think I'm going to get unless they re-release a better paint scheme, because the other version of him just doesn't, do it for me, and I forget what it is about that figure besides the paint scheme. Maybe it's also the accessories, so this is the only, not the only one I have, but the only version of the two that I have. And then we have, I don't think I already did this one. Yeah, I did Duke, I believe. Anyway, if I did, I'm sorry. Wallace Ripcord Weems in the Delta 6 accelerator suit. I believe the last one was for Duke. So I already have this one, and then I have one open. And then I already have one open, but here's two. And the two that I'm talking about are Conrad Duke Hauser Desert Ambush. So definitely gonna do videos for the one that I already have open. Sergeant Stone Special Forces Commando. I already have one open and one here, so I think I'm good on him. I have one of him open, and also the two here. And I'll go ahead and say it, even though I've been saying maybe I shouldn't. There is a fellow collector that when I first started collecting, whatever it was, he was sticking up for his friend, I don't know. And I didn't, or maybe it was just the form, in my opinion, attacking me, but whatever. So I've always I hate to say it, but I've kind of held a grudge against that collector. But recently he kind of became okay in my book, because when he did a review of this, and as far as I know, he doesn't do YouTube videos. Not that I'm scared or anything. I'm just saying that's the only reason I'm not talking about his YouTube channel. And I really think he probably should do it, but maybe he's very busy. But anyway, enough of that stuff. Storm Shadow Paris Pursuit, and what I'll say to that, or about that fellow collector, is in his video, or not video, in his review, he, says, I don't care if this attacks my manhood or not. This is a rather handsome or good-looking figure, and I'm going to go on record and say that too. I think the actor that they got, maybe not the best actor, because I'm not the best at judging those type of things, but definitely a good-looking figure. And even though I know Storm Shadow normally wears his mask, this in my Joe-verse is my Storm Shadow. Of all the Storm Shadows that they've released, I just love this figure so much. So this is definitely my Storm Shadow in my Joe-verse, at least so far. Which makes it tough, because this one, I have two of these, and these are, I'll try and doing this without making the camera all bad, is Storm Shadow Arctic Assault. And I'll say this, is it's not very movie accurate, but it's one thing I love about the movie and these figures, is the fact that they give you something close to what was in the movie, but at the same time they don't limit themselves by what was in the movie. So I actually like that. And anyway, on to a next video. I hope this has been somewhat interesting and not just a big pain, but again, you guys are able to fast forward or skip any of these. So if you've watched all these or any of these videos, I appreciate your guys' time and your commitment and your comments. So I will see you all there. Bye.